Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Your Dry Delight. What happened last time? Richard and Leslie, I think it was, went over the plan that they were going to do. Leslie was going to go with an FBI contact to the warehouses. Richard was going to go to a speakeasy to get information because they want to take down the gangs. Again, this is a free Steam game that came out a long time ago by now. If you want to download it after seeing this, put the link in the description. It's a visual novel, and it seems fun, so we're doing it. And it's set in the 1920s. For those of you who don't know, probably never got that history class yet. It's the era of speakeasies, gangsters, flappers, for any of you. Yep. Just gotta add that in there. Because, that's it. Sorry if you can hear people running. That little kids. Okay, let's go. Let's stop. Richard's first speakeasy. RG Games presents Your Dry Delight. For those of you who don't know, this is actually the trailer for the game. I didn't remember that. Leslie Clark, Scattered Brain Boss, Meyer S. Eastman, definitely not a gangster. Oof. So he looks like he's going to be a bartender or work with drinks. So, okay. Doorman. Password. I'm very excited for this, if you can't tell. Because I went back yesterday and read the comments, and they were all good. And I was like, yeah, nothing bad. But hey, for anyone who saw the last video, apparently the intro was very loud. Sorry about that. I had my volume down really low because I had to listen for stuff. And it was very rushed. So I didn't really do much editing, so I'm sorry. But hey, if you watched it and you're wondering how my teeth are doing, I'm doing good. A little stiff, but hey, it's been more than a week. I'm good. Nothing's wrong. And yeah, let's get off this tangent and get back into it. A gruff voice whispers to me through the slot in the door. The basement of this dingy restaurant echoes with the muffled sounds of swing music, like it's haunted by some ghostly jazz band. Swordfish? I would so use swordfish, because who would think swordfish would be the password? There's a long pause. My informant definitely said the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, is it? If it is, heads will roll by the end of tonight. Assuming mine's still... The door swings open before I can finish that thought. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night. Thanks, I'm sure I will. I step past the tall doorman and into the loudest place I've ever seen or heard. Smoke everywhere, deafening music, giant gaggle of dancers, loiter and hopheads, flappers will pose in their risque skirts, drunk saps trying to impress them. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it all. But I guess it's not my job to ask those kind of questions. After all, after I wander around a little, weaving through the hooch-holding crowd, I end up loitering by the bar. Nope. The bartender's staring at me. I raise a brow at him, offering a silent defense. What, isn't it normal to come to a speakeasy and not order any liquor? No? His face is definitely saying no. My headphones. I need to... there we go. Great. My headphones aren't comfortable. I know. Alright, I like to order one of the special. The special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister. His face says it all. His face says how surprised he is. And also, I would not want to drink anything that comes out of Ed's bathtub. Don't know what he does with that bathtub, but hey, don't want to drink it if I don't know what it is. Even though I know where it comes from, I don't know what happens. Wah! The bartender bells out a laugh when I freeze in horror. Oh boy, don't worry, adds to the taste. I sure bet it does. Still laughing, he imports a bottle and pours me a glass of clear liquid, stuffing a slime slice onto the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow on a pile of horse crap, but I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. Oh no, it's bad. Spit it out or swallow. So I'm gonna say that no matter what, there's no one who wins in this. I bet, based on my knowledge of anything, when you spit it out, it's obviously gonna be spit on someone. So that person is not gonna win. But we are, because we didn't have to swallow it and we don't have to taste it anymore, except the aftertaste. But swallow, I bet the person we would spit it on and spit it out section is gonna win because they aren't gonna get the drink on them, but we are gonna lose because we have to swallow it. So based on that, and because I'm supposed to be this character and I want to love and protect this character, we are going to spit it out. Poof. I spit my drink all over the man next to me. I knew it. Hey, what's the big idea, you yachts? Sorry. Jesus, that's bad. What does it do in his bathtub? Actually, I don't want the answer to that. As I hold my glass of God knows what and lean back against the bar, my gaze wanders around the crowded parlor. The informant said this place is a key part of Cleveland's liquor business. Apparently it's owned by mobster types. And now that I think about it, those guys over there look a little rough around the edges. They're not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. Technically what he's doing, except he has the drink. If I'm correct, he has the drink, right? I don't remember, even though it was a couple seconds ago. He's holding the drink, right? If he's not, we're just gonna go like he is. Holding the drink. He at least looks like he's drinking, because we all know he's not gonna be drinking that drink. Probably not. Holding the drink? I don't know. But either way, he's looking at patrons. He's doing almost exactly what they're doing. Oh, suspicious. Let's get him. I casually screw down the bar again close enough to overhear their conversation. It's so loud in here that I can't make out what they're saying, but I managed to catch a few words. Damn Italians. Our turf. Them in the tops. Ooh. We gotta leave. Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob? I wonder who owns this place then. It must be a different gang. Some kind of deal. That'll work. Risky. I strain my ears as much as I can, since the conversation is about to get even more interesting. Just one or two hints. Maybe a name. Come on! Only one drink for you tonight, my friend? Ooh. Who is it? A low, eloquent voice murmurs right in my ear. The culprit smirks at me when I whip my head around in surprise, offering a little wiggle of his fingers in greeting. Tall, suited, well-groomed, he has an unusual, refined look to him. He is a bad guy. Let's just get this right, because that's Meyer Eastman. And if you read in parentheses, it says definitely not a gangster. So I take it as definitely a gangster, because if they put that, they're definitely a gangster. And look at him, look at his face, the face of a bad person, and the suit, yeah, even though we're kind of wearing a suit, yeah, bad. Stay away. Is he offering to buy me a drink? One's enough for me, or is there anything? But I doubt there's anything better that comes out of Ed's bathtub. So we are gonna do one's enough for me. Well, to be honest, what Ed's special is about all the Ed I can take. Is that so? You seem like someone who can take quite a bit more. I think you're just being humble. No, really, I like my tongue too much to put it through more of Satan's mouthwash. My dry comment makes the stranger chuckle, and he flashes me a wink. Oh, so that's the problem. Well, never fear. I'll take good care of that ton of yours. What's that supposed to mean? Bartender, a fresh drink for the delicate tongued gentleman. And the usual for myself. He waves at the man behind the counter, who quickly nods. Oh, great. I can't actually get drawn. Damn it. It's like this guy's here just to ruin my investigation. We'll get you fixed up with something that'll tickle your fancy, mister. Trailing off, the stranger raises one eyebrow at me expectantly. Jack Vaughn. Jack, not the name I'd pick for you, but I still like it. Really? What name would you have picked? Ask me again after I had a few more drinks. Probably trying to get the name out of us. Oh. Ooh. He's a smart person. He's smart. As if on cue, the bartender passes a glass towards me, and gently slides a steaming cup towards my companion. Is that coffee? Thank you, Arthur. Anytime. He throws the man beside me a wily grin. He gets the feeling that I'm the butt of some inside joke. But maybe that's my detective's paranoia talking. You don't drink, huh? I want to call myself a teetotaler. No. Oh no. The words teetotaler. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Again, don't know. Can't pronounce some words. But I do like to stay sharp. Right. Well, drinking partner, since you've twisted me into this, what exactly am I toasting with again? My name is Myron. I'll endeavor to make sure you won't forget it. I wonder how he's gonna do that. For those of you, because you can't see me, I am whittling my eyebrows, because I know exactly how he's gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh. How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? If I didn't know him, I almost think he was trying to. Yes, he is trying to get you in the bed. I'm very excited. If you didn't catch on the first time, I'm very excited. Dang it. Let's him. It's him some sort of toast. He cleans his cup against my glass. Let's him. I can't pronounce that word, so I admire his pronunciation, and when he happily nods in approval, we will sip our drinks. Herc. Not as bad as Ed Deluxe, but it still feels like I swallowed a gasoline cocktail. Yeah, probably a great way to tell further, but I've never tried it, so I wouldn't know. Why'd the puckered face, Jack? Not smooth enough for that ton of yours? Meyer leans in closer, propping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. Well, if he's hell-bent on being all friendly, maybe I can pull some information out of him. I mean, he knows something. He's got that kind of smug air. Yes, what was me and my delicate tongue? Really, where do they get this stuff? Is it all home brewed? Surely there's a big cellar. Of course, why the biggest cellar in town, no less? Oh, he's like, he is gonna tell me. He's gonna tell me. Oh. It's probably Rich. It's not Richard. It's probably Ed. And in his bathtub. So he does know. Now I just have to. More importantly, why don't you tell me a little more about yourself? Yep, yeah. Let's just go around that topic. Yeah. He did smoothly. Or a lot more. I promise. You won't. I promise you I won't mind. Alright, play cool, Richard. I can't rush this or I'll catch on. I'm nobody special, really. I help keep civilians safe, serve the city, and all that. His smirk deepens for some reason. Just another average fella. Here to relax after a hard day's work. Hoping to take the edge off. I just not sit there and me all night or what? Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're lying. What? No. We're not lying. Like, we're a detective. We help civilians. It's not off. We didn't lie. We just didn't tell you part of the truth. we didn't tell you that we're a detective, because we know what would happen if you found out we were a detective. Impossible. You can already tell? Was Leslie right? Am I that bad at this? Why don't you be honest with me, Jack? Be honest with you, I'm not. Maya leans even more, this time snaking an arm about my shoulder and pulling me in close. I swallow, trying to keep a hold of myself as his lips brush against my ear. He can't know. There's no way he knows. You're really a Simcha, aren't you? Simcha? Confused, I steal a side glance at Meyer, and his eyes glimmer back at me mischievously. A pimp, of course. What? No. I said that like someone who is trying to... We're not a pimp. I don't know why I said like that. Oh, you can't fool me with that, Jack. I saw you looking around earlier for any attractive girls, subtle as a trainer. Yeah, so were the people by me, but they weren't... Well, I don't think they were looking for girls. I think they were just looking at everyone. But still, should have thought they were looking at girls. Why did I get called out for this? When there's a group of people doing the same exact thing as what I was doing. Technically. Lord have mercy. If I have to pretend to be a pimp, I think I'll just run out the door instead. A little laugh. Ah, dang it. A little laugh spills out of Meyer. Does you think that this is delayed? No, it's not. I accidentally pressed the button. And I just read what I saw, and that's what I saw. There might have been more. Let's continue. Care to tell me what's so funny? Just teasing. Forgive me, I didn't mean any offense. Nor did I think you nearly faint on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you. He's flirting. Look at that wink. He's flirting. Yes. His face is like, you. Alright, you got me. I just, horrified. I was just, horrified that my good name might be ruined. Shook me up. See, of course, I'm mostly only relieved that I didn't actually see through the lie. That was too close for comfort. Oh, naturally. An upstanding full servant like you is obligated to maintain a saintly reputation, right? Bartender, another round for the gentleman, if you please. And that was how I got pulled into a night of drinking with my new companion. It soon rose clear that Meyer isn't going to let anything important slip. He managed to dodge all my questions like a pro boxer ducking punches. Yeah. But I'm too invested to turn back. I know he knows something. He knows I know he knows something. But we're just dancing around the subject. I just bit my lip. Ow. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking to him. So much that I nearly forget what I came here to do. The way he gives me all of his attention is, well, flattering in a way. Ooh, who is this new person? While we banter back and forth, I noticed the sketchy-looking men from earlier throwing glances towards us. Are they looking at me? At Meyer? Just trying to get the bartender's attention? I can't tell, but I've got a feeling we're being watched. If you don't mind, Jet, I have a question for you. An elbow nudges against my side, interrupting my thoughts. A question? Sure, I'm all ears. Oh, what happened? His face says something happened. I turn my head back towards Meyer, only see him already pressed close to my side. Our cheeks nearly brushing together. You wouldn't have to be looking for underground work, would you? What? No, yeah, I am. My heart skips a beat. He's finally bringing it up. Yep, we are. You could say that, more or less. Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you a little business information in exchange for something on your end. He whispers conspiratorially to me, lips curled upward in a sly, daring smirk. Something, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. His breath lightly tickles my cheek. For a second, my focus gets a little hazy. All I can see are those sparkling green eyes. My mind races through all the things he might want from me, things I normally never think of until, like, sets. There's a fly in here. Oh my god. Sets. He wants sets. Right? No? Oh. Why did I click the button? Well. Okay. Bring me a cassette tape. A cassette tape. A tape from Frank's Bakery on the east side. Almost certainly not kosher, but I won't tell if you don't. I've heard they changed the recipe to something simply amazing, but let's just say I'm not very welcomed in that neighborhood. Yeah, because you're a bad guy. Not exactly the offer I was expecting. A cake. Right. Maybe. I think I'll think about it. No promises. Playing coy, are we? Very well. I see how it is. He exhales a small laugh that brushes my skin again, sending a little tingle down the nape of my neck. Please think it over carefully, and if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. Now, how does that sound, Jack? I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be part of some criminal outfit, trading information for cakes? Perfect. It would be plenty worth your while to keep that in mind. When he finally pulls back, I subconsciously exhale the breath I didn't know I'd been holding. No matter how I look at it, he's acting sweet on me. Yeah, because he wants sex. He wants you. Sorry if I'm being blunt, but he wants it. Let's just go on. Of course, it's not like anyone would notice, crowded as this place is. Someone probably does. Do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink? He casually throws another question out, catching me off guard. I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night. That's awfully nice of you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that'd be whiskey, or I don't know, something sweet. Seems like a whiskey kind of guy. But I don't know, something sweet. We'll go with whiskey. Whiskey, of course. Do I look at a guy who drink anything else? You didn't seem to have much trouble with the other drinks you've enjoyed tonight. That's because you were distracting me. Really? Am I that captivated? You were practically holding me captive from the start, so yes. Whoa! Good job. My boy. Press the button. It's not even what it was. He lets out a low chuckle, shaking his head. There's something charming about his laugh. Maybe the way it comes from deep in his chest, gentle but resonant. Ow. Whiskey it is, then. And only the best kind, as a munch deserves. Don't know what that means. I'll make sure to take excellent care of both you and your refined palate. You're acting like I've already made up my... You're leaving? Meyer sips the last of his coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back with one hand. I'm afraid so, Jack. I've got some business to attend to. But I do hope I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and tonight's drinks are my treat, as a small token of thanks for your delightful company. With a last knowing wink, Meyer steps away from the counter and slips into the crowd, mingling with the drunken sea. Uh-oh. He left so suddenly. I wonder what business he's attended to. Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. What a ride. Yeah. It went up and down and up and... Yep. I leave the speakeasy unsure whether Meyer pulled one over me or if I actually pulled one over on him. I feel like he pulled one over on me. He's sure something, that Meyer. Yep, he pulled one over on us. Oh, no. Oh, my boy. What are you doing? No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Just the drink talking. Just the drink. With that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuff my hands in my pockets and begin the sober and walk home. Okay. I was gonna be like, do I have to press something? But I don't. The gentle chirping of birds outside the window. The laughter of children on their way to school. The blinding sun. Why is it so goddamn bright? Oh, my head. The things I do for this job, I swear. As I sit in my chair, sipping my morning coffee, and trying to ignore the horrible hangover, my eyes drift up to the clock. Leslie's even later than normal. I hope nothing's wrong. And that, guys, is where we're going to end it for today. So we're going to go and click this, and we're going to, override this, and then we're going to go to the main menu, so I didn't do it. Okay, guys, this is where we're ending it. Well, what do you think? happened to Leslie? Do you think he overslept? Or he got food, he got breakfast? Because we all know Richard had a hangover, so he didn't get it.